Within a bleak and dismal swamp, hidden beneath its murky waters, lies the headquarters of the most sinister villains of all time.
The Chase Shep Show with Shep and Chase.
See the hat, everybody? All right, now I'm changing the hat. Happy Super Saturday. No offense to my sister who bought me the hat. It just didn't roll with the outfit right now. Made me look like I was a dad on a camping trip or at Disney World. So maybe not today. Maybe not today. It is
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday. First
things
Super
superheroes.
Saturday. All things superheroes.
First super. Got a little Superman up here.
Oh, look at that. I just how did I not realize you did that? That's
Yeah, a little Santa Superman up there.
I
Postseason jollies.
you know what? I got a little buddies. I don't know if they're gonna stand up though. I bet Daredevil will.
I got a little buddy. Nice. I'll have to give you some of mine. I straight got all the Avengers.
Magneto can't stand. He's only got one leg. And Spidey, he's weird. He's built weird, so he won't stand up over there. But tell you what I'll do. Oh, I got a little swag too.
looks like a Slender Man.
And that's Shazam, so that's got to count for something. Some Spidey. We went over this yesterday. Repping Avengers, Age of Ultron, Vision. That's important, going into 2021.
I got some of Batman's rogues up on my chest.
So we ain't trying to come into Super Saturday flexing or nothing, but we are. We're here to talk about. I ain't done either. Some Captain Marvel socks.
Oh shit.
Checkered socks.
Checkered.
From my 12 Days of Socks box that I got.
I like that. 12 days
I got
box.
I got it post Christmas, but I'm still doing the 12 Days of Socks just for funskis.
Funskis.
A lot of cool socks in there. Now I have Black Panther socks and Captain Marvel socks and Avengers.
I for some reason have this sitting right next to me.
God, why, man? Why?
I didn't want DC to not make more movies, bro. Like, so I'm sorry, I had to do it.
I hear you. You had to buy it. I completely understand. You don't have to tell me. So that's a perfect segue. Today we're gonna get into 2021 in superheroes, and man, is there a lot of it. We're only handling the screen front. We're not diving into comics or nothing like that. You gotta go somewhere else for that.
Yet. Yeah.
But we're going to talk about all the movies, all the TV shows dropping in 2021. I know we're hyped for it. I know you're hyped for it because they're the most successful franchises of all time. So we're all stoked for it. So we're going to run down the list. There's a lot of them. My count, I don't know about your list. I got 15, but that's also bunching all of the DC shows together. I got a count of 15.
Are you doing 15 movies?
That's movies and TV shows all together.
Oh,
but the TV shows I bunched DCs together because there's so goddamn many of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movies and a lot more than that on TV shows written down. So we can go over all of them if you'd like.
Well, so I'll just out the gate, I'll say DC shows. This is because you're saying you got a lot written down on the list. I saw that like everything. Black Lightning, Batwoman, The Flash, anything that's on the CW and is DC or HBO Max at this point as well. Guess what, fans? You're getting a new season. Any goddamn DC show that exists, you're getting.
But they're coming at different times. If we're just gonna go into those real quick here, let's just
drop those dates because we just gotta get these out of the way before we get into the juicy stuff.
The Flash season 7 comes January 2021. Black Lightning season 4 again January. Batwoman season 2 again January. You got Legend of Tomorrow season 6 is coming in summer. Stargirl season 2 hits the fall 2021. Supergirl season 6, I believe, was in the fall of 2021. Lucifer season 6 is a to be determined on Netflix, and that is the last season of that show. I got Titan season 3 on here. TBD. Young Justice is coming back with a TBD. Season 4 of Young Justice, man, on HBO Max. That should be dope. Pennyworth season 2 is
That's right.
is a TBD. And then one here that I didn't it's called Ye the Last Man, I think is what I wrote
Oh,
down.
why?
It's
Why the
why
last
yeah.
man?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
TBD on Hulu.
a Vertigo comic, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
DC Vertigo.
yeah.
And there was another show on here that I wrote down that's actually not included that we can go ahead and talk about right here. It's not included in the DC and Marvel universe at all, but I think that it should have an honorable mention dropping sometime this year. Is Invincible on Prime Video. I don't know if you've seen anything about this because I've never heard about this.
I have.
Robert Kirkman from The Walking Dead, the guy that made that, is making this. He's the one that makes it, and J.K. Simmons is actually playing like the this kid's dad,
That's
who
right.
is like the most powerful superhero known to man, and he's
I'm
teaching
there
his
for it.
son how to be a superhero. Yeah, Amazon Prime this year.
J.K. Simmons. The Boys is also getting a new season this year,
Oh
as
yeah,
well as the
yeah.
Umbrella Academy. We're getting it all.
Got it.
Get
I
out of the
love the
way.
boys, man. I
2021.
love the boys.
I got to catch up. I haven't even watched all of season 1 yet, so I'm very much behind on the Boys.
Well, and I guess also my bad. Superman and Lois is coming out
Right,
on
that's
CW.
the new
That's
show.
their new one, the new one this year. And Doom Patrol season 3, we
Mhm.
didn't say.
Yeah.
And Harley Quinn season
Harley
3
Quinn
is yet
season
to
3.
be
Yeah,
renewed.
no, it also got renewed.
It did. It did.
It
So
did.
they both
It
got
did.
renewed.
So
Okay.
both
So
renewed.
there you go.
That's everything. DC is going to keep you busy this year. So if you're not if you don't own Disney Plus and you're a loyalist, DC is going to keep you busy. They got a lot
Yeah.
to offer you. Maybe not on the
TV
movie
and
front,
HBO
but
Max. And yeah, and there's that Peacemaker show. I don't think that's coming this year.
I don't think it's
But
this year, but it is on its way.
at some point.
They'll definitely have
That
some cool shit.
that was a funny one because I actually saw a tweet about that. Somebody was tweeting out like they were trying to scoop it, saying that it was going to be made for the CW as well, and James Gunn responded right away, being like, "No, just a simple no."
Well, I guess since we're just talking about DC, let's just keep rolling with the DC for 2021 right now. So first up in March, allegedly, is Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's
Yeah,
going to
that's
be
just rumors, though.
that's going to be the first offering. Everywhere I look, they all
Maybe.
kept saying March. So we've got our fingers crossed that that's the case, and you can finally throw out that DVD copy of Justice League. So hopefully that'll be first in March. If not, got a long wait until August 6th. But hopefully it's going to be worth the wait because it's James Gunn's Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad, and I am
And that
hyped as
wraps it
all
up.
hell for that movie, man. I am stoked for that Suicide Squad movie. And right now they've got Black Adam dated for December 22nd, but that could change.
Yeah, the one I saw just said TBD when I looked it up. 'Cause
Mine
I don't
said,
think that-
mine said specifically December 22nd right now. Like that's the plan. It might change. It's like
Well, I don't think they've even started filming that movie yet.
I thought they did. They dropped the shit at the DC Fandom.
Those were just
I mean, it was
those look like
concept art and stuff, but I thought they went into production.
they haven't even announced the full cast, I don't believe yet. So I don't know if they're like in it. But that's like I say, to my knowledge, I don't believe they are. And I fucks with
It's
the
movie
Rock
making.
hard. Well, I fucks with the Rock hard.
Yeah. So you may or may not get it in 21 is basically what we're trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. It may not. I wouldn't bank
I wouldn't
on
hold
it,
your breath
especially
on Black Adam. Honestly, DC,
especially with the
you
late
better
December release.
you better watch those TV shows, otherwise you're not gonna have nothing to watch. You
We're
gotta
gonna be
keep
riding. We're gonna be riding the fuck on Justice League all year
right
until
You're gonna have
Suicide
to.
Squad, and
Justice
then we're gonna
League and
ride that the
Suicide
rest of the
Squad,
year
and that's
until the
what you got.
Batman the following year. That's the
Right.
plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Actually, I believe my most watched movie of 2020 was a DC movie. I think I watched Birds of Prey 4 times, which is more times than any other movie in 2020. You know what? I'd watch it a fifth. I loved it. It's my most rewatchable DC movie. I fucking loved it. It was one of my favorite movies of 2020. It was just a good time. So I'm looking forward to DC moving forward. I know you weren't crazy about it, but
Not really.
I
but
don't
it
give
was
a
all right.
shit, Aaron. I
It
loved
was
it.
all right. So now I guess we can bounce on over to Marvel though.
Now let's bounce
you'd like.
back, take you back to the magical land of January. Because if you're
Yeah.
not digging on DC, Marvel's got you covered right out the gate. So January 8th, they're dropping Marvel Legends, which we don't really know a lot about right now. It could just be a clip show that's basically just like the story so far, like things that we've seen already in the other movies. I don't know if it's going to offer anything new or not, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
that's what it seems based on what they gave. It just seems like it's going to be a recap of the where, how did
Right.
Wanda and Vision get to where they are?
It's weird to me that it drops in like a week and there's no trailer for it. Like there's
Right.
nothing. There's like nothing about this show. So who knows? You never know with Marvel. Like you think something's one thing and then it ends up being another. So you never know with
True.
this kind of thing. But the week after that, WandaVision kicks off the Disney Plus Marvel shows. I'm hyped, dude. I am hyped as hell for it. And we're gonna hit you with those Friday night reviews for every WandaVision episode every week,
Pretty
starting
much.
January 15th. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it.
I'm pretty hyped for it too. It's been a long drought.
After that, I didn't realize that on the very same day that we get Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, Morbius comes out the very
Same
same day,
day.
March 19th. Yeah, and I was like, no shit, that's exciting. Double dose of Marvel.
A little asterisk side note, around that same time, I think, is when the new Ghostbusters comes
Oh,
out.
is that where they moved it to? That's exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
sometime in March. March is gonna be a nice month,
I'm looking forward to that one. I'm
especially if we
just
get
looking forward for movies to be back, man.
especially if we get Justice League. March is gonna be lit. Dare I
Stay
say
indoors in March.
lit?
So then after that, we go about another month, and then we get Black Widow on May 7th, and Loki is supposed to come out in May as well.
Right.
And from what they've been showing of Loki, I'm very excited for it. Black Widow, it was this fucking close. It was so close
So
before
close.
the fucking COVID came around and snatched it away from us. And of all the things they haven't released on Disney Plus, like I understand where they're coming from. And I do want to see this in a movie theater. I really do. And like I said with Wonder Woman, I will. I will watch it here and I will watch it there. I'll probably, even if it was available here, I'd probably still pay to go see it at the fucking theater 4 times because that's just the kind of person I am. I love the movie going experience, especially for these kinds of movies, man. They're
Right.
made for the movies.
Right.
So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Black Widow, and Loki looks cool. I'm excited to see where they go with this whole multiverse that they're starting this year.
Yeah, Loki does look really good based on the trailers.
And it's very interesting because at the end of Infinity, or at the end of the Infinity Saga, I was like, damn, that was huge. That was epic. This 23 films, it's never been done before. How do you top it? Where do you go from here? And at first I'm like, they're gonna do Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion is a very small part of this like much bigger thing that they're doing right now.
Right.
And
They're like,
they
here's the
set up the
secret.
multiverse, and it's like, oh, that's how you do it. Like,
It's like, here's a Secret Invasion TV show.
who
And
wants
it's like,
Toby
oh,
and Andrew? Fucking, that's
it's
how.
just like, oh, damn,
That's
damn,
how you
damn.
fucking take it to the next level.
So yeah,
So
then what's that? What would be next on the list after that? Those the Venom 2, right? The Rise of
Venom,
Carnage.
Let There Be Carnage, and that's when,
Let There
if
Be
Morbius
Carnage.
hasn't already set it up earlier in the year, Venom, you're gonna get that crossover. You know it. You know it's there, dude. Look at this lineup this month or this year. It's all Spider Verse all year long.
Yeah.
Spidey, man, Spider Verse, 2021. It's the year of the Spider. I'm pretty I'm
Here,
pretty hyped about it, dude.
here's a spider. I like Spider-Man. I watched the animated show growing up a lot, so I fuck with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was my first comic book, man. I would get it in the mail even. Got it from like the book fair. Somebody was selling magazines and mom was like, fine, I'll buy like whatever, and got me a subscription to Spider-Man one time in my life. And I'm like, this was the greatest 12 months of my life, was getting these Spider-Man comics in the mail. And I grew up with Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like the movies were coming out when I was a kid. I was Spider-Man when I was a kid for Halloween. I wore that fucking costume till it broke off of me.
Yeah.
As a grown man, I'd still wear Spider-Man costume under my clothes today. I love Spider-Man, and especially all the new versions of Spider-Man. I'm with it, dude. Let there be Spidey. I'm all for it,
I,
dude.
I was the Riddler as the kid.
You know what? I love the Riddler. Riddler's my favorite Batman villain.
Riddler is that shit, man. Riddler is that shit. So what's up after the
So Venom,
man, I'm hyped.
after
Whoa, I lost a Superman, but also I am hyped though. Like we didn't really talk there about the Venom. I am hyped as fuck for Carnage.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
I rewatched Venom not too long ago too, and I enjoyed it a lot more now. It's still very underwhelming, but I'm hoping that they step it up in this next one. They
Oh
got
yeah, man.
Andy Serkis is directing this new one. The guy that played Gollum, he plays Claw in Black Panther. He's directing this one, and
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I feel like he's going to do a good job with it. Woody Harrelson is Carnage. It'll be cool. I'm looking
Can't
forward
hate on
to some
that.
more Tom Hardy, and then I'm looking forward to Tom Holland maybe getting into the mix. I think it's going to be a dope time. So after that, July 9th, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
That should be a really good one. That should
I'm
be
very
be
excited
fun.
for that one. Simu Liu, who is playing Shang-Chi in this movie, is from one of my favorite TV shows ever. This little Canadian sitcom called Kim's Convenience. It's available on Netflix. Go watch it and thank me later. It's hilarious. It's good, lighthearted fun. It's great. I couldn't recommend it more.
I'm just gonna throw out for this movie, like they're doing martial arts and a lot of shit. If Tony Jaa is not in this movie, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right.
Okay.
I hear they're doing like the Enter the Dragon storyline essentially.
Mm.
Like, oh, and what's it? Fing Fang Foom, the
Yeah.
dragon. He's gonna be in it.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
going to be in it, and I like that they're wrapping back to the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. They're
Mandarin.
getting
Yep.
back to that storyline that they started back there. Well, honestly, they started it in Iron Man 1, way back at the beginning is where
Yep.
this story begins. I'm sure Marvel Legends will fill us in. That's what we're here for until then.
Right.
Marvel
Yeah.
just said we don't need you fucking nerds on the internet to tell people. We'll do it ourselves.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. So after that, a little bit of a gap.
Eternals.
Eternals, November 5th. I'm very excited for that one. I'm just excited to see what that one's going to be like.
Yeah, me
know?
too.
It's the one that I know the least about. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy for this new set of movies. You know, I didn't know nothing about Guardians, and they became a group of characters that a lot of us have fallen in love with. You know, so
Yeah,
I'm excited.
exactly, yeah.
Eternals has a really crazy good cast too, so I'm excited to see
Yeah.
all these new actors playing in the MCU, and then closing out the year because like after a year this fucking jam packed with Marvel, because that's also there's two Marvel shows that are currently TBD for 2021, Miss Marvel and Hawkeye. They've already been dropping set footage for that and stuff like that, like little leaked pictures and shit. And
Well,
I'm
and there's also the What If.
oh, and What If? I forgot about What If. Yeah,
Yeah. The
I'm
What
very
If show's supposed to
What
drop.
If the trailer got me all like 50 sorts of different excited. You know, I'm hyped for all things Marvel. And how do you top off a big fucking Marvel year like this? Easy. It's the year of the spider. You're gonna do Spider-Man 3, and that comes out in December, December 17th. Currently, Spider-Man 3, currently untitled. We might get a trailer. There might have already been a trailer before we recorded this or after we recorded this, or you know,
Maybe we'll add on a little
maybe we're
shit
still
at the
antenna.
end.
We'll at least talk about it next week if that's the case. But it's, you know, Spider-Man 3, man. I quit listening to motherfuckers on the internet about it, and I don't intend on doing any videos about it until we get into some more official shit, because like everybody's just like, this person's in it and this person's in it and this person's in it. It's like, well, I don't like it because too many people are in it. And it's like, but we don't know these people are in it. So why don't you all
Right.
fucking just chill out and wait for the fucking shit to come out? But I'm hyped, dude. Like if all of these rumors are true, I told you the only rumor I wanted to come true is Charlie Cox's Daredevil coming back, and
Yeah.
that's looking like a reality for sure. That one looks like the real deal.
It best be. That would be really nice. A real nice touch to
And
their
I'll tell you
whole
my
overall
prediction.
universe.
My prediction here, I'm just going to throw this out here. Everybody's all like, oh, there's like all these people in it. They will either be big characters or they'll be cameo parts or whatever. But somebody who I feel like will definitely get a cameo at the very end of the movie that won't be a part of like most of the narrative, Miles Morales. I feel like at the very end of all of this fucking jazz, they're going to Miles Morales. I almost guarantee that that's how Spider-Man 3 is going to end. So here it is, January 2nd, allegedly. Fucking
Miles Morales.
Miles
calling it.
Morales. Miles Morales at the end of Spider-Man 3. We'll have to look back and see if that was the case.
I don't know how it's gonna end, man. I wouldn't know.
I don't
Maybe.
know, man. It's going to be a fucking crazy year with all this multiverse stuff. And that's just 2021. Like, we're not even going to even touch
Yeah, the next
2022.
year.
Blade, Fantastic Four is a go for sure from the director of this Spider-Man trilogy that's going on right now. No word on who's playing the Fantastic Four yet. Although John Krasinski and Emily Blunt keep getting brought up, and I feel like
That'd be cool.
fans have
That'd be
really
good.
cast them, which is like, I'm fine with that. I hope they get a good thing and Johnny. You know,
I'm just really hyped to see X-Men.
I can't wait for MCU X-Men. That is something I'm definitely excited
That's the
for.
one that I'm big on.
And willing to wait for it. I'll say that too. I'm willing to wait for them
Oh,
to
yeah.
like let it build, you know. What else is there? Blade. I'm excited for Blade. Ant-Man 3,
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, yeah.
They just unleashed a whole bunch of new ones recently too.
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, picking up off that end credit scene from Spider-Man: Far From Home. Old Nick Fury is up in space working with the Kroll or the Scree or the Scroll, or they're all fucking mixed up, man. There's so many of them. But
Plays
yeah,
off,
I'm
plays
hyped
off
for
of
that.
Captain Marvel. Plays
Mhm.
a little off Captain Marvel, a little
I
off Spider-Man.
there were definitely other ones.
There's too many, bro.
There's so many.
That's why we focus to cover like this
Oh,
coming year.
Thor 4 was that Love and Thunder. That one's gonna be good. Taika Waititi returning, a little Lady Thor going on. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Should be that one should be pretty fun. He did great on the last one that he did. You know what I'm saying? So that one should
Mhm.
be really dope.
You know what? I'm kind of curious. I wonder, with them already having Blade in place and with this multiverse stuff going on, you think there's a chance we could see Blade and Morbius in March?
That would be interesting. That would be an interesting touch to that.
It might be a little
I don't,
early.
I don't know if we will see him in it, but
Yeah.
I could see them like name dropping him in it
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Maybe giving a little tease or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Year of the Spider is exciting, and that's what I've officially decided to dub 2021. Fucking
Year of the
the Year of
Spider.
the Spider.
I can get on board
This
with
is the year
that.
I get my Spider-Man tattoo. This is Year of the Spider. It has to
I
be.
think it's I think it's the year of redemption is what I call it because I'm most hyped for
That's what DC's
uh
calling it.
that's what I say. I'm most hyped for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Mhm.
Easily. Out of any of this that's coming in
Yeah.
2021, like that is my main focus. Like I need that shit right now. I knew seeing Justice League originally that wasn't the fucking movie that
I
I had
did
been
too.
following.
Yeah. As soon as it said and music by Danny Elfman, I was like,
Yeah.
I think we should go. I don't know why, but I have a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Like I like Danny Elfman, but like I was like something's amiss. This is not right. And man, and I was so bummed. My sister went to the theater to see that with me, and she never sees like superhero shit like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And it's like this was the one she decided to go and see with me. Thank God for the eye candy the Aquaman provides. Otherwise, she would have walked right out on me. She would
Right.
have been
Yeah.
like, "I'm not staying here for this garbage." But honestly, I probably would have gone, "Bet, let's
All
get out of
right.
here. Let's just go."
It is
I don't like
very
what's
tough
happening to me
movie to
right now.
rewatch.
DC does this to us a lot. I feel like that movie gave me Green Lantern flashbacks. You know, I fucked with Green Lantern hard as a character, and so I was very excited for the movie. As soon as they announced that they were doing Hal Jordan, because what's the John Stewart? John Stewart is
John
my Green
Stewart.
Lantern.
Yeah.
So to me, when they were like, "We're doing a white guy as Green Lantern," I was like, "Fuck you, why?" Like I didn't realize that Hal Jordan was a thing, but John Stewart was always my Green Lantern, so that immediately was like a turn off for me. You know, I love Ryan Reynolds and everything, but honestly, I feel like the failure of that movie went on to create bigger and better things for those people.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. They definitely bounced back from that.
Except for Green Lantern. Green Lantern took
Except
a pretty big
for
hit. There were
well,
a
so
lot of
far,
supporting
so far.
characters from Green Lantern that made it out and made it into other movies. Green Lantern, he's been on the sidelines for a while. But you want to talk about a DC thing? I'm hyped for. It's the new Green Lantern coming up, especially if the rumors are true and Green Lantern is going to make an appearance in Justice League. Very excited.
And the rumors do, I believe, say it's Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern as well.
Which is still exciting. That's kind of
Hey, I'd be with it, man. I'm with it, and the rumors of the Joker being back in it. I'm with just fucking all of it, man.
all of it.
I really
I'm
hope.
ready for
Like
it.
I'm gonna be there for it. I'm gonna watch it, and I hope it convinces Warner Brothers to keep going with Zack Snyder's shit because I think that little universe he was building
Yeah.
was gonna be something great. But I
Well, I
don't think
hear
I don't think the corporate people wanted to take the time to let it build to that greatness.
Yeah, they've been doing this ever since they started doing this. Like back in 2013 with Man of Steel, they've always been trying to play catch up. Like 2012, the Avengers happened, and then DC like shit its pants. They were just like, well, we just ended the Dark Knight trilogy, so what the fuck are we gonna do? And they dove into this universe trying to play catch up, and they always failed to see that like you need to take a step back. You need to focus on your characters and your stories, like Marvel does, and make individual fun stories and world build as a secondary.
Yeah.
And for
Yeah.
them, they had the Amazing Spider-Man syndrome where they're like, look at this and look at this and look at this and look at all these things they're going to pay off in movies that you're never going to see. And it's like, thank God the multiverse came around, because a lot of movies, even in Marvel, it's true, the year of redemption. Like there's a lot of arcs that I'm excited to see, because if Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire do come back, I'm excited to see where their arcs go. I'm excited to see,
It would be
good
it'd
year
be
to be a
dope to
nerd.
see. It is a great year to be into superhero shit, man. for
Yeah.
sure.
It was a
We're
drought this year, but fuck, was it worth the wait?
we're
The
eating good
floodgates
this
are
year.
gonna open. Oh yeah, I'm
Eating good
excited.
all year long.
Well, I think that's gonna do it, man, for Super Saturday. That's everything we got. 2021 stuff
Yeah,
for gills. Year of the Spider. Year of Redemption. Year of a lot of
I'm
fucking
with it.
superhero shit, dude.
Year of shit I'm into. There goes my wallet.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know, man. If everything's coming out to the streaming like this, we might be set. We might be all right.
Mm-hmm.
A little break on our little wallets. We've
Little bit, but now that I got all the streaming services, the wallets are like,
Marvel
ouch.
Marvel didn't become a fucking multi-billion-dollar company without us. I'll tell you that. As I'm
Yeah,
fucking
that's true.
look at how branded my room is already. Like that's not even including the movie tickets and any other sort of merchandise.
Yeah,
Sons
I
of
got a lot.
bitches
I got a lot myself.
paying into the system. It works. It
It
works.
does.
Fucking
It
Disney's got
does.
me wrapped around their little gloved finger. Man, Super Saturday. It's been real.
Super Saturday.
Next Super Saturday, who knows? Who knows what we'll talk about? But it'll probably be about superheroes. I can tell you that much.
We'll probably talk on the Legends thing.
Yeah,
Marvel Legends.
hopefully there's more to talk about, or maybe just hype up some WandaVision, or we'll figure it out. We always do. Until then, I'll catch you tomorrow. Flying solo, first time, Chase Scene
Sunday.
Sundays. Gonna talk about my 2020 in movies. There's a lot of them.
Nice.
There's a lot of them.
Nice. I'm hyped to hear it.
But I'll be there, and then me and Johnny will both be back on Monday. Help you kick off your week with a little mental health
Yeah.
Mondays.
Start the week right with us.
The Chase and Shep Show.
The Chase and Shep Show.